Welcome everyone to our holiday Tai Chi recital. My name is Chris, I'm the instructor and I'm the MC. And we are here tonight to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of our students over the past year and to share them with friends and family and community. Tonight we have around 20 action-packed minutes planned for you. And then after that we'll take a quick group photo, and then it's only tea and cookies. Sound good? All right, so let's just immediately get started. Students, please take your places and prepare to begin. The Tai Chi form that you're watching right now is a very special one. There are many dozens of styles and forms of Tai Chi that exist in the world today, but the one you are seeing right now is the very first form of Tai Chi that was ever documented and shared with the public. That documentation still exists today, and I've reviewed it, and so I can assure you that what you are seeing right now is quite similar to what the very first generation of public students were practicing in Beijing 100 years ago. This form of Tai Chi has a couple different names. Some people refer to it as the long form, others to the traditional form. We typically like to call this the 85 form because there are 85 distinct postures sequenced and linked together. Normally, when we practice this form in class, we would announce the names of the postures as we perform them. Tonight, we're trying something different so that I can talk. This Tai Chi form normally takes 18 to 20 minutes to perform at a regular speed. I've asked the students to speed it up by around 40% so that you don't get bored. Like I said, 85 postures, and it's really quite a lot to learn. Normally in a 1-hour class, we might cover just 1 or 2 of those postures. And what that means is that you'll spend 9 to 18 months to learn this entire sequence. Not everyone performing tonight has been here for 18 months. Some of the braver ones have only been here for 1 month. And so that's the reason why you'll see people sitting down and standing up during the course of this sequence, so that they have the opportunity to perform just those parts of the form that they've already learned. And one of the many wonderful things about Tai Chi is that it is amenable to that type of practice. You can join in with a group of people who might know more or less than you and just follow along and get some benefits and some experience from doing that. Something I believe we all already know about Tai Chi is that it's quite good for you. Some people have described this as meditation in motion. Others have described it as medication in motion. That's all true. It is also true that Tai Chi is a very effective martial art if you invest in learning it to that level. But I think the biggest secret about Tai Chi is that it's really quite pleasant to practice. And it's very special because it's both pleasant and good for you. So Tai Chi is not like boiled broccoli. It's a little bit more like an ice cream sundae that somehow makes you thinner every time you eat it. And for that reason, we don't need all that much encouragement to practice because we tend to enjoy it when we do. But I have to put one little asterisk on that point, and that is that it becomes enjoyable once we've learned the choreography. Before that, it is a little bit challenging. And this is one of the reasons why, in addition to this long traditional form, we also have a shorter form that we practice and teach at our school. We'll be showing you the shorter one later on. Whether the form is long or short, the interesting thing about Tai Chi is not necessarily the postures being performed, but the way in which they are performed. One thing that often surprises people about Tai Chi is how many rules we have. Actually, Tai Chi is full of rules and standards and guidelines. It is every bit as rigorous as ballet or architecture or medicine. Although Tai Chi does allow for free expression, that freedom is built upon a foundation of supreme discipline. I'll bring your attention to just a few of those rules now. Rule number 1, no pauses allowed. So even though this form is a sequence of 85 postures, it could also be understood as a single 20-minute movement with 85 different snapshots or checkpoints. Quite challenging to move for 20 minutes without ever stopping at all. Rule number 2, not only must you continue moving, but every body part must be continuously moving. Not some of the time, not some of the parts, all of the parts, all of the time. Even trickier than that, those body parts must also rotate in addition to moving. Those are 3 rules out of more than a dozen. Perhaps you can spot some others. One of the rules we don't have is that you must practice slowly. Actually, you can move at any speed you like, but with so many rules, it's nice to go slowly. Thus concludes the 85 form. Thank you very much. Let's move on to another aspect of our curriculum. Let's take a look at partner practice. And I'll say a few words about this as they do it. Tai Chi is a very clever way to practice martial arts and to maximize the benefits of that practice while at the same time minimizing the risk and injury that is inherently associated with martial arts practice. So we have a solo form that allows us to build certain skills and attributes in our bodies. And then we also have games like this, which allow us to test and apply those skills in a relatively safe way. This particular game is called Push Hands, and what we are seeing right now is the simplest variation of that game. There are many different variations of this game that differ in speed and complexity. The rules of this particular game, wrong music. A little ahead of ourselves. The rules of this particular game are to try to control and upset the balance of your opponent without being controlled and upset yourself. So we can see that one partner is pushing towards the other, and the other partner is trying to avoid that push without fleeing or freezing, and then they take their turn to do the same. And as I said, this is the simplest possible variation of the practice. One of the ways we make this slightly more complicated, challenging, and interesting is to add in single steps. So they might do that at this point, and now one of the partners would take a single step and switch hands. The other partner must simply accord. Just a single step. And there are many other variations that we practice in class, which include multiple steps. They include more literal applications of all the movements that we saw in the solo form. And they also include absolute freestyle practice, where we get one step closer still to random and real-world conditions. If I could please have all the students line up. Line up here. I would like to give special recognition to the students who attended all 4 quarters this year. When I call your name, please take one step forward. Christina. Thank you. Lucian. Jackie. And George. Bill. Oh, here it is. And Anna. Congratulations. All right, so for the final phase of this presentation, I would like to show you the short form. Please sit down. And normally the short form would be 3 to 4 minutes long. I'm going to show you instead a 90-second version. Thank you very much. Let's have some tea and cookies. Thank you for coming.